Hello, dear aspirants, and welcome to the concise series of art and culture. In the previous video, we saw about architecture in the form of stupas. So today, we'll move forward to study about chaityas and viharas. What is a monastery exactly? A monastery is a community of men or women, monks or nuns, who have chosen to withdraw from society, forming a new community devoted to religious practice. The word monk came from the Greek word monos, which means alone. Buddhism, the first Indian religion to be known for large communal and monastic spaces, inspired three types of architecture: the stupas, the chaityas, and the viharas. In the previous lectures, we have already seen the stupas. Further, we'll have a look on chaitya and viharas. Viharas. Viharas is the form of architecture related to Buddhist cult. Viharas were monasteries constructed for the shelter of monks. Viharas were dwelling places used by wandering monks during the rainy season, but eventually they evolved into centers of learning and Buddhist architecture through the donation of wealth laid by followers of Buddhist cult. This way, vihara were the architectural housing room that was developed during the Mauryan era. Around these dwelling places, requirements of worship, prayers, preaching, and meditation was felt by Buddhist monks. During the Ashokan period, the caves were just plain rooms, small in size and open to the center hall. They were just enough for one person to sleep. In some viharas, simple bed-like structures with shells have been found. Many viharas, such as Nalanda, were universally famous, transmitting to the other parts of the world. Viharas were built to a set plan. There were halls where the prayer took place with a veranda on three sides and the open courtyard surrounded by a row of shells and a pillared veranda in front, which was also known as the Chaitya Hall or the Chaitya Mandir, attached to the stupas. On the basis of method of building, chaityas were of two types: the structural one, the one that was made an open space with the help of bricks and stones, and the rock cut chaityas, one that were carved out from mountains. These were given more importance. Chaitya is an assembly hall for worship that contained a stupa or main hall, through one empty of relics. The central hall of the Chaitya was arranged to allow for circumambulation of the stupa, where preaching, sitting, and meditation took place. Now let's have an eye on the structure of Chaityas and Viharas. Chaityas. It is a quadrangular chamber with finely polished interior walls. These were a number of well-proportioned columns. A semicircular roof, horseshoe-like, stood over these columns. On either side of the hall, with large entrance, opposite the entrance at one end of the hall stood a stupa. There were two corridors passing by the column, which was also called side aisle, which were always equal in number and worked as pradakshina path. These were large halls with cell excavated on walls on three sides called torans. Now we'll quickly have an eye on the process of developments of chaityas and viharas. The grand and attractive caves are the best example of architecture. In fact, in the Mauryan period, two caves were donated by Ashoka to the Buddhist monks on a nearby hill in Gaya, which was like a flat rectangular outer chamber with a horseshoe-like wall on one side and an inner chamber on other. These caves were clearly in the form of religious synagogue. The caves in the Nagarjuni hill were built for the use of Buddhist monks. These caves are not equipped with any kind of decorations. Over time, decorations, carvings, and ornation started in other similar caves. Later, Chaitya-griha or cave temples and viharas were built in many parts of India in the post-Mauryan period, but most of the cave temples and viharas were built in the Deccan region during the Satvahana Empire and subsequent dynasties. In fact, one of the most geographical causes of chaityas and viharas in Deccan India is also that the rocks here are of soft nature, making them relatively easy to cut, dig, and rub. The rock-cut Chaitya-grihas can also be divided into two parts. The first one is Chaitya-griha related to Hinayana tradition and the second one is Chaitya-griha related to Mahayana tradition. Built according to the Hinayana tradition in the early times, this construction period is believed to be from the 1st century BC to the 3rd century. The symbols of Lord Buddha have been used in the Hinayana Chaityagrahas. Nowhere have they been depicted in human form. The development sequence of Hinayana Chaityagraha is as follows. Caves of Bhaja, Pitalkhora, Khandana, Ajanta caves, especially the cave number 9 and 10, Pandavalaini, Vidisha, Kale and Kanheri. In this way, the history of Hinayana Chaityagraha starts from Bhaja and ends at Kanheri. The Chaitya house or the Chaitya shells belonging to the Mahayana tradition started in later era. Their construction period is believed to be from 1st century to 5th century CE. The Mahayani Chaityagraha depict Lord Buddha as human form. The development sequence of these Chaityagraha is as follows. Bhattiprolu, Goli, Nagarjunkonda, Amravati, Ajanta's cave number 19 and 26 and Ellora. In this way, the history of Mahayana Chaityagraha starts from Bhattiprolu and ends at Ellora. Amravati Chaitya is the best example in this. Now let's talk about some major Chaityas and Viharas. The Bhajas Chaityas. Bhajas Chaitya near Pune in Borghat, Maharashtra is a semicircular massive rock-cut chamber in its south cave, which has rows of octagonal columns near the walls. At the end of the huge chamber is a small stupa, in front of which the main hall is on both sides and the lateral halls on either side. Apart from this caves, there is another cave here, which was the hall and residence of Buddhist monks. Thus both Chaityas and Viharas are seen here. As we have mentioned earlier, the Chaitya of Bhaja is related to the Hinayana Buddhist tradition. The Kale Chaitya. These initial forms increase the size and prosperity of cave temple. The most outstanding form of this is Kalya Chaityas, a center of famous Buddhist art. Located in Borghat, Maharashtra. It was built around the beginning of the century. This rock is built by cutting it 124 feet deep. Its columns are ornamented and each pillar is situated on a terraced platform. Each pillar has a group of horses and elephants with riders to handle the roof, which are built in imitation of the wooden beams of the arch. Statues of Buddha and articles in Brahmi scripts are engraved on the pillars. The Chaitya built at the head of the huge chamber is much larger than other caves. For this reason, it is also called Mahachaitya. Its entrance is two-storied. An inscription suggested Kale Chaitya was built by Pushvadatta, son-in-law of Shakshatraka ruler Nahapan, which was completed by Ajamitra. Ajanta. The other rock-cut monasteries of viharas belonging to the Chaityagrahas also started to be developed in the monastery due to insufficient spaces for its residents. Thus, the construction of caves nearby increased. Ajanta caves are the most famous in this cave group, which are located in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. Their construction period is believed to be from the post-modern period, Gupta period and post-Gupta period. That is, the early cave dated to the 2nd century BCE, while the later caves dated back to the 7th century BCE. The excavation here has yielded 30 caves, out of which cave number 9, 10, 19, 26 and 29 are the Chaityagrahas. The remaining caves are viharas. Ornamented with exquisite sculpture and beautiful painting, these caves of Ajanta provided a proud artistic example to the Indian culture. Ellora. More impressive than them are the cave temple of Ellora, Verul, about 30 miles away from Ajanta near Aurangabad. These were 34 caves built from the 5th century to the 8th century, of which most of the caves are of Hindus, which are numbered as 1 to 12, 13 to 29 were related to the Buddhist cult, and 30 to 34 were related to the Jainist cult. Ellora caves were also included as the World Heritage Site. Various other Chaityas, including the Nashik Chaitya, which was also known as the Pandulian, these Chaityagraha was built by Bhadrapalak in Nashik, Maharashtra. Its main pavilion is a double story built by the main entrance in the lower floor and the window in the upper floor. Its pillars are elongated and single. At the same time, another one is the Pitalkhoda Chaitya. This Pitalkhoda Chaityagraha near Aurangabad in Maharashtra is a 50 feet long, 40 feet wide, and 31 feet high building which was been decorated with artistic decorations. The last one in the sequence is the Kanheri Caves. The construction of Kanheri Caves is believed to be from the 2nd century BCE to the 9th century CE, which are located near Mumbai. This is the Chaityagraha belonging to the Hinayana Buddhist branch. Statues of Lord Buddha have been engraved on its outer walls, possibly reflecting the influence of the Mahayana sect. A rock-cut 109 caves have been built here, of which cave number 3 is a Chaityagraha which has 34 pillars and a large hall. 2 big idols of Lord Buddha are also installed here. Thus, Chaitya and Viharas are incomparable pride of Indian architecture. So in this session, we have learned about this. Thank you. Have a nice day. And please like, share and subscribe the channel.